Hello people of the internet. Oh, this is a different type of flip through for me. Usually I am flipping through colouring books, or I have done in the past. I don't really do it much anymore. But because I've got a little bit into collage recently, I bought these two books and I thought I'd do a flip through of them. These are both by the Tattered Breeze. So created by the Tattered Breeze, and this one says created by the Tattered Breeze. So let's have a look at this one first. This was the one that I got first. This one's called Background Papers. I was specifically looking for background papers. I kind of wanted to see what was out there, so to know whether it's worth keeping all the magazine articles that I've got. So we go straight into it. There's no preamble. So there we go. That's a picture of a swimming pool. I'm giving it a good look because I can't tell whether it's AI generated. The pillars do look a bit odd. It is quite pixelated as well, so it's a bit odd. And then there's that. And that one's quite nice. That one does look like a photograph. That one definitely doesn't feel... That one definitely feels AI, because just the way the tree stops, dead. I don't know. Looks AI. That's a shopping centre, and those people are... That's not a photograph. Okay, I like this one. I think this one's real. A real picture. It doesn't really say carnival there. That if you look carefully, where it is definitely AI generated and it's taken in a picture, hasn't been able to read that it's letters. See, that doesn't say carnival. And then when you look at the number plate, yeah. So from a distance it kind of looks okay, and then as you start drilling down, and there's an old hospital ward there with 2 clocks on the wall, and I don't know, a house, an old-fashioned old candy shop, supermarket, kitchen with lots of ovens. I suppose when you drill down, when you start looking, you realise these things don't make sense. So this one is a suitcase, and this suitcase has a suitcase inside it and another suitcase inside it, and then it has pieces of jeans inside it. Not jeans, just pieces of jeans. Then it has another suitcase inside it and other suitcases, and then in the lid, in the top of the suitcase, it has another suitcase which has another suitcase, and the lid of that suitcase for there is not... See, once you look too deep you realise it's not real. Which is disappointing. I mean, that's a toilet, that's a grotty toilet, and look, one toilet underneath a sink. Who's sitting on that toilet? If you sat on that toilet, you'd knock yourself out. And then there's another toilet in there. So, is it a group toilet? I mean, what? What are these things? And then that's a market. Chinese Asian temple. I quite like this one. I quite like this picture. This is the picture of the lady on the front cover. And I thought it was nice at first, but the more I look at it, her eye's weird, isn't it? And it makes me feel she's AI generated, isn't she? I mean, that one's quite nice, but then there's nothing that can really go wrong with sea and rocks. It's a nice picture. Yeah. It's not real. That's not a real picture. It doesn't even look like a real picture. Leaves. Car, like a graphic illustration of a car. Galaxy. Galaxy. Okay, quite like this one because I've got a picture of somewhere like that. But yeah, quite like that one. Mushrooms. Venice with bubbles or a flooded street, no idea. I liked this one initially. Look at the poor girl's eyes. Look at that poor girl's eyes. Where is she looking? The poor woman, visually impaired. And let's take a good look at her fingers. 1, 2, 3.5. Kind of, what's going on there? Oh, I don't want real bad AI collage. AI's getting into everything now, isn't it? I mean, he could be real. I daren't look too deeply. She looks sort of real. I mean, she's blurry enough to not be AI generated. And her eyes, I don't know though. I don't know. She don't look right, does she? Does she? She scares me a little bit. Train station, that don't look too bad. Look at this country cottage. These all look painted at the front. Bowl of fruit. With the weirdest, biggest raspberry you've ever seen in your life. When you start to look at things, they start to look freaky. It's like this segment of orange is as big as the banana. And these raspberries are half the size of an apple. There's a bridge, which is not too bad. A motorway with no idea how that motorway works. They're all going in the same direction. There's a bike lane next to it. I don't know. Underwater fishy one. Okay, so there's a shark at the front with the weirdest disconnected tail I've ever seen. It's not too bad, but I kind of don't want... I want to make the pictures surreal myself, not have them already printed surreal. And then steps. Quite like the steps. That's it. Printed Amazon book. So I got that one, and I was, when it first came, I was like, oh, I was a bit disappointed. But then I thought I'd try another one. And that's when I bought this one. This one was the monochrome vintage holiday photos. And I specifically wanted some black and white photos to sort of put in my collage work. So this one starts straight in again, no cover page. And it's this this couple here standing, I don't know, and that's the only picture you got. I actually thought the book was going to be like this, with sort of like maybe 4 snapshot size pictures in it. But it's not. It seems to have like just one big picture. And that looks scanned in because it's got the edge. You can see the edge there. So that doesn't look too bad. And then, okay, let's look at this one carefully. There's a little girl there, there's a little boy there, there's his arm. Why is her hand all the way down there? What is that? And what's she holding in her hand? And just, okay. Let's get there. My camera's decided to go extremely bright. It's not like in these photos. There we go. There we go. So look. She's got the longest arm in the world. Okay, and then we got this one. Okay. Oh, this lady hasn't got... She has got a hand. Okay, it's just tucked behind the thing. Tucked behind, you know, the guy. I mean, okay. Faces are a bit odd, but it's a different era. And then we've got that picture. That's set on the front cover. No. Then we've got that one. Then we've got this one with, don't know what's happening with the car there. It's a very wide car. But okay, fair enough. Okay, and then there's cars in the middle of the street with no one driving them. We're right outside Paris. Beautiful. People smiling. They had electric cars, clearly, then. Okay, now this is the one that I actually found upsetting. So there's 3 little children here, and let's just get this to focus on their faces. Their faces look quite cute. This boy's only got, well, one hand, possibly not even one hand. This little girl's got one hand missing. And I was like, oh, these are definitely not real. These are AI generated pictures. These are made to look like old pictures. And that's when, I mean, look at their faces. They're just not right. This is another one. This poor boy. They've just got all the wrong faces. I mean, that boy's got a 40-year-old man's head on his shoulders. I mean, I know back in them days, people did look a bit different. It was not too bad. This is another disappointing one, I think. Look at that little boy's face. So this is just almost so freaky, it's upsetting. Again with this one. There's no way you'd want to use these as collage. I mean, what's wrong with that lady's leg there? She's got one leg there with a shoe on it, and then a shoe, and then what is that? A bone? Hey. I mean, do I have to go into any further details? Let me just say, I have actually decided to return both of these Tattered Breeze collage books. Oh yeah, this was the other one as well, these poor boys. When did it become a thing for collage books to have AI generated photographs? When did that become the thing? I don't think I've looked through the rest of it, because after them freaky looking children, and these aren't real children. I'm not insulting real, you know, children that have been gone for many years. These are AI generated children. AI generated men sitting on a car that's only got one leg, the other one is bent and going nowhere. These are AI generated photos. Why is everything AI? Surely there's enough pictures out there in the world that people can... what's she got in her hand? She's got a hat in her hand. Whose hat she got in her hand? Ugh, disappointing, this book. Absolutely disappointing. Anyway, getting to the end, thank goodness. Like I say, I did think about keeping the other one, but I ended up deciding that I asked to return both of them because I don't know. I know I've seen other collage books. I have other collage books. I have, let me see if I can find it. Yes, I have this. This is a collage book, and this has pictures in it like this. These are real photographs. These are on beautiful paper. These are pictures that you want to use in your collage. Proper furniture, proper pictures, proper stuff, proper animals. Not weird AI generated kids with no arms. So yes, there you go. Told you it was a different flip through for me, but I'm always banging on the drum about AI and how I don't like it. And I was really disappointed with these. Like I say, there's one picture in here that I probably liked. This one just freaked me out. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Take care everyone, and if you've got any recommendations for any good collage books, let me know. I mean, I didn't even know that this was now a thing. Amazon printed, you know, collage books. Now I know it's a thing. I need to watch out for the dodgy ones, don't I? So if you know some non-dodgy ones, let me know. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you recommend. Take care everyone, and thanks for watching. Bye.